All right, it's Sean here again with Brasscellar. Still hanging out with Vince, and we're checking out the last one, which is BC6. So BC6 is built on a Martin Indiana block, and it's fairly stock, except for it has that beautiful Lawler C7 gold brass bell, which is actually a pretty uncommon bell to have. But I got this as part of a big lot that I purchased off of Roy. So it features a gold brass bell. The pipe is 1950s Indiana. We put a finger ring on it. There's no ring on the third slide. The reason for that is by design the Martins tended to be a little bit longer anyway, so they kind of left that off. And really there isn't any facility because the pipe is so far down the way it slips off. Features a miter water keys, so just to make it look a little bit more modern and sleek. And these beautiful green snakeskin jasper finger buttons.
Yeah, very cool.
So it's a pretty nice little unit.
And what's the bore size on this? It's a medium as well?
Yeah, so that's a medium as well. So it's like a 460.
Okay.
Yeah.
With a larger bell, is it, or?
The bell size would be 4 1/4, I think, or 4 1/2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It blows really easily, and it feels bigger than the BC5, but smaller than the BC4 for some reason. And I don't know, maybe it's the valve and the block and the combination of the bell, but it's got a really nice, warm, even sound to it. It's not as dark as the other horn, the 4, but it has sort of like components of between 4 and 5.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, every horn's unique. Like there's no tone horns, and I can't repeat these horns. So if anyone wants me to repeat any of these, I'm afraid you're out of luck. We just can't get those parts.
But it's super free blowing. And I don't really miss the tuning slide ring for some reason, because I have a sticking valve, sorry, but on that passage there, but it's probably how I'm playing it. But for me, lifting this down is like way easier than on some of the other horns that I actually own.
Yeah.
Where I actually need the slide. But yeah, and you were saying this is because this is a longer.
I believe it's slightly longer than a standard.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting. Yeah, because I didn't feel like I actually, like sometimes on my other horn, I actually have to throw both out.
Yeah.
And this one, I just, easy to do with the lip.
Nice.
So, and I didn't have to do too much. But, sorry about your neighbors there.
Sorry.
But,
And
yeah.
do you think that plays like a student horn?
No.
Because that's the original marketing for the Indianas was a student line.
Really?
Yeah.
No. You know what? This plays like it plays like a commercial horn, like a commercial pro horn, but it's got something different to it that I think what you've been able to do with these Martin blocks is that it's got something that you won't find in. It doesn't feel like a Yamaha to me. It doesn't feel like a Bach to me. It doesn't feel like all the other horns, but it feels like something different, which is really cool. And mating this with this bell has I don't know. You've got some kind of cool formula, and I think it really is fantastic.
Yeah. I think the cool thing about this series is just the fact that everything's different, and we're also using different makers to make each horn. So we've now used three. We've used Ewan Divot with Divot trumpets in Toronto. This horn here is built by Kevin Powers in Michigan, and BC5 was built by Josh Landers in New York. So we're mixing it up. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, big difference. Maybe this is why this one sort of reminds me of BC4.
Yeah. So built exactly.
Yeah. It reminds me of BC4. But slightly different. It's not quite as wide, but it's got something a little more of the Martin compactness to it that I really, really appreciate too. So, can I buy all of them?
If you like.
Yeah, this is a very versatile horn. Very, very versatile. I wouldn't hesitate to use this on anything.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks very much. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Yeah, I mean that. This one is actually, in ways more versatile than those other ones. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. But, my tendency is to gravitate probably towards the BC4 because it's a lot like my Marcinkiewicz.
Yep.
But this has aspects, and BC5, I really like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, if I were to just pick one to buy, if I had to buy one today, I would probably, because I have BC3, I would get BC5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a killer horn. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the closest one to your Martin there, which is, I think, the best out of all of them. So, it's very cool.